My name is Gregory and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my racing career from where it started to where we are now. So my race career started at the age of 10 in junior mini stocks around Walton Car Club. It's a pretty strange story, to be honest. None of my family did motorsport, but I once went to Walton Car Club and saw a pink mini stocks going around, and I asked my dad, can girls do this? And obviously his reply was, yes they can. And from there I then got a mini stocks for my 10th birthday, taught me how to drive on my granddad's farm, and we went racing. So we started in June 2015. In my second race I rode the car, and I remember saying, Dad, the car won't start, and the only problem was the isolator switch had come out. So it just kind of shows we was made for it to begin with. And yeah, we did really well. Our last race of the season we came second, so a podium in the first year was way more than we could have asked for. The second year he then went and bought me a brand new car. We then rebuilt the car, built an engine. We got up to blue grade, so mini stocks was graded, so your white grade, yellow grade, blue, red and superstar, so we got up to blue. By the third year we was then winning, we were up to red grade. We then won the overall title, and we won the overall title then for the 3 years after that. We won the silver roof 2 times, and we got our name put on every single memorial race. So overall, the mini stocks career was really, really good. So in 2019, we entered the Junior Saloon Car Championship Scholarship, which was to race Citroen Saxos. Our first go on circuits, I didn't even know the circuit, had never really done much gear changing. Mini stocks, you just race in second gear. So it was I was thrown quite in the deep end, but the scholarship we came runner-up, and at that point it was kind of like, we're winning in ovals, maybe we need to look at moving up. So we then went and bought a Saxo. We did 1 pre-season test and straight out of the park there we went racing. So ARDS test, straight to Walton Park, and then qualified 17th. I remember sitting on the grid and thinking to myself, I don't even know how to do a race start in these. All the mini stocks were rolling starts, this was a standing start. So obviously the first start wasn't great, but no, we had a great damage-free first weekend, and over the year we just progressed, and we ended up with a top 5 finish at the end of the first year, which was nice. The second year we then started getting podiums, started getting fastest laps, and really just getting into the mix of things. Again, we was the only privateer team, so it was really difficult. I didn't have the budget for a coach, we had minimal sponsors, so we did no testing. But no, we put up a fight and we really, really tried hard. The third year, with me and my dad then built a car in the garage from the ground up. First meeting, P5, and then we had our maiden winning it and a couple of podiums. So overall, the Saxos were really, really good. And yeah, plenty of experience gained. So unfortunately after that, in 2022, we ran out of budget to go and do anything else. So I made the decision to go back to short ovals, bought myself a Outlaw F2 stock car. Again, the grading system worked the same, so it was white, yellow, blue, red, superstar. And we managed to get up to blue grade, so it was my first time racing anything rear wheel drive, racing limited slip diff. So it was a great experience, obviously a whole different form of motorsport, with contact. But we did really well, so we got up to blue grade, a couple of crashes, but all in all, it was a great year, great learning year, plenty of smiles, plenty of fun. Also over the course of 2022, I then worked to get sponsorship to try and race in 2023. I wasn't sure where I wanted to race, I just knew that I wanted to come back to circuits. You know, we finished off really strong in the Saxos, and I knew that we had a talent that we could bring through. So yeah, I worked really hard, brought on some pretty big sponsors, one of those being South Van and Car Hire, which I still have today. And we managed to get on the Mini Challenge grid, supporting the British Touring Cars, racing live on ITV4. So a big budget to raise, but we managed to do it. Bought a car and raced as a privateer for the first year. At the end of the first year, we finished 17th overall in the standings. I think it's around P10 in the rookies. Again, no pre-season testing, no teammates, no driver coach, nothing like that. So we was up against teams like Accelerate Motorsport, who race in touring cars, so it was really difficult. But we put up a good fight and we tried. Season 2, we then went in with a strong mindset, but unfortunately things just didn't fall our way throughout the year. A couple of offs, I was ill for 1 round, so we ended up missing 2 races, and nothing just seemed to come quite together until the last round where we built a brand new car. Straight out of the box we went P5, and we were fighting for a podium at the last round. So we entered again for this year, and here we are, mini challenge, fighting for podiums, fighting for race wins, getting fastest laps, and yeah, we've been consistently in the top 6 all year, so a real big development that's been made. This year we've got plenty of sponsors on board, including South Van and Car Hire still, Pecometer Software Limited, McGowan Transcriptions, Neo Tools, HMS Haulage, the Tool Club, Fuchs, all them kind of people that have really supported me to get to where we are today. The team have obviously been behind me, my dad, Chunky, my brother, mum. Again, they're just insane. They just support everything that I do. They commit all the time to it. And then obviously Daniel Rowbottom, he's been coaching me, and yeah, he's the one to thank for getting me to where I am now. So the team that I've run under since I joined the Mini Challenge Trophy is Manpower Motorsport, running alongside Paul Manning. Obviously a very nice setup, and yeah, we've got 2 cars in there, so let's go show you around. So here's the car that I'm racing in the 2025 season. It originally was a road-going Mini Cooper R50. This is the car that me and my dad built together. All the cars are identical, so you've got 1.6 mini engine. Everyone's got the same roll cage, slicks and wets, dynamic wheels, and yeah, an identical car. So it basically means that the Mini Challenge brings drivers out of the shell, and everyone's got the same machinery, so ultimately it all comes down to the driver. So again, all the cars are the same machinery, wheel removable, just makes it really easy to get in and out of the car. Manual H-pattern shift gearbox, so just the same as any road-going car. Here, the car's still on the key, apart from the fact we've got the ignition switch. Traction control you can turn on and off in some of the cars. Rain light, obviously when it's raining, it's really difficult to see the cars in front, so we all have to have a rain light. This is the V-Box, so this takes all the data from each event. We can go back, we can look, we can try and find the last tenths. Here I've got 2 lap scorers, so it basically tells me what lap time I'm doing, what my optimal time is, and it lights up green or red to tell me if I'm going faster or slower. So that means that basically if I'm going slower, I know to just back off. If I'm going faster, sort of keep it up. And yeah, the only other thing that we've got in the cars is these little yellow boxes, so that the coordinators can speak to us, communicate anything that's on track. But other than that, it's pretty standard. So the dream for the future is to become a professional race driver. Not exactly sure what series that'll be in, but the dream is to become a British touring car driver. So we're going to keep pushing. After this year, we'd like to move up the ranks. Whether that's JCW or whether we do another year in this, I'm not too sure. But no, that's the plan. Hopefully stay on the TOCA package, keep getting our name in front of these big people, and hopefully one day see you on the touring car grid.